This is an introduction to Numicon, which is a hands-on, practical way of representing number. Inside the Numicon box, you'll get a number of plates. As you can see from this number line, those plates all represent a different number. What you'll notice very quickly is that each number has the same number of holes as the number. So you have 1, which you can use as a ring, one ring. Number 2, obviously 2 holes. This is really important that children can feel and touch the idea of the number 2. Each of these plates is a different colour. So you get orange for 1, 2 for blue, yellow for 3, and so forth. So that children begin to recognise the shape and the colour, and so they can immediately spot which is the 2 plate, which is the 5 plate. Very importantly, of course, which is the 10 plate. And as they're learning how to use Numicon, they can actually count. And it's great for them to actually put their fingers into the holes so they can actually see that this is a 4. They can use counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Once they've got the shape of the Numicon, clearly they can then simply know that this is a 4 or this is a 6. You could use this with weighing, with balanced scales, so that if you weighed 2 1s, they'd weigh the same as the 2 plate. If you weighed a 1 plate and a 2 plate together, they'd weigh the same as number 3. I've actually magnetized a set, and it's particularly useful for children in hospital schools. Here I've simply taken the plates and I've put magnetic strips on them and placed on a magnetic board. Children can then, as they're working in bed, they can simply use the plates in whatever way they wish, and that is also nice and stable. It's relatively easy and quick to do. Numicon in the number line goes up to 10, so that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you can move beyond 10 simply by placing the 10 plate plus a 1 plate. That gives you the 11. And in the box you'll have more than enough to go right up to 20. Numicon can also be stacked. So, if you're wanting to count in 10s, for example, you take the 10 plate and use these little pegs. Now initially you may choose to ask children to put pegs in all of these holes, but you don't really need to, because this is simply a way of getting a second layer. And here you have 20. And you can see that there's 2 10s in 20. So you could mark that out as 26. Thank you very much. This is a brief introduction to Numicon.